Welcome to the gentle Vinyasa flow. I have a blanket today just for comfort. We're going to start seated, do a bit of work on the floor. Eventually we're going to progress to our feet and do moon salutation because, again, we've arrived at the full moon again. It's actually today as I record this, so it's appropriate. Starting on the floor in Sukhasana, our comfortable seated position. Again, blankets are always a nice option. Let's start with rocking side to side, trying to equalize the pressure on our sits bones. Then we'll stack the spine tall. We'll draw the navel in, we'll lift the sternum. Roll the shoulders back and down. Imagine there's a string attached to the top of your head, pulling you up, lengthening your spine. So we're nice and active in our core. Let's rest the hands on the thighs, palms up or palms down. Just close our eyes for a moment. Bring awareness to the breath. Just start by observing the breath. Becoming aware of the inhales and the exhales. Just feel the air moving in and out of your body. Now let's expand the belly with a deep inhale. And then exhale out either through the nose or through pursed lips. Inhale, expand. Exhale, press it out. Inhale, expand. Exhale, press it out. Let's just breathe normally for a moment. We'll seal our lips. We'll take that light constriction in the back of the throat for our Ujjayi breath to build some heat. And we'll gently open our eyes again. Let's switch the cross of our legs. Let's bring our fingertips down to the mat. Lift the sternum. Shine the chest forward. Inhale, rise up with the arms, thumbs pointing back. Exhale, pressing down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, press. Let's alternate arms. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale it down. Inhale the left arm up and down. We can add a little more flexion as we inhale and reach over. Exhale down. Inhale, reach. Exhale down. Exhale. Now the next time we inhale the right arm up, we'll hold it up and we'll exhale, reaching over. We can slide this left hand out to deepen our stretch. We can drop to our elbow if we like, trying to keep our sits bones grounded. Bringing breath into the side body, trying to spiral the chest up toward the ceiling, creating openness across the front of the body. Let's inhale to rise. Let's exhale back down. Now inhaling the left arm up, exhaling it over, and we can slide this right hand farther out. We can draw the breath into the left side body. We can try to spiral the chest toward the ceiling. We can drop to the elbow. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, back down. Stacking the spine nice and tall. Let us sweep the right hand behind us and bring the left hand to the right thigh so we can inhale nice and tall. Exhale, taking a twist to the right side. Inhale, lifting, lengthening the spine. Exhaling, looking over the shoulder. Always lifting on the inhale. Finding more length. Relaxing back to center. Now sweeping the left hand behind us, propping ourselves up, lifting the sternum. Right hand to left thigh. Inhale tall. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, take your twist. Inhale, stack. Exhale, turn. Looking over the shoulder if you wish. relaxing back to center. Let's come onto our knees. Kneeling, preparing for gate pose. We're going to work our way into this a little bit. So let's take the right leg out to the side. Let's try to plant the foot down on the mat. Let's try to ground it to the outside edge of the foot. For starters, let's bring the left hand down. Bring the right arm up. And just try to find that length in the side body. Inhale to expand. Again, we're trying to spiral the chest up toward the ceiling, finding openness. We can deepen this by rounding over to the side. Using a breath to expand the ribs. Inhaling up. Let's come back up to warrior two arms. Now, we can flex that right foot this time. We can slide over to the right side. We can bring the hand down to the shin, the ankle, the foot, whatever we've got. Bring that left arm up. Spiraling the chest toward the ceiling, we can reach over. Now using breath to open up the left side of the body. Breathe and sink deeper. Inhale to rise back up. Let's exhale, bringing that right knee back in. Left leg out this time. Again, we're going to start with the foot grounded, the outside edge grounded. The left leg is straight. We can bring this right hand down and this left arm out for starters. Try to spiral your chest up toward the ceiling. So opening up. We can go deeper into our flexion here. Rounding over. Then inhaling to rise back up. We can flex that left foot. We can slide our ribs over. Bring the left hand down, the right arm up. Open the chest. Reaching over. Using breath to expand the ribs. Inhaling to rise up. Let's come back to center. Let's go one more time. Right leg out, foot grounded. Left hand down. Right arm up. Inhale and exhale. Let's inhale to rise up. Flex the foot. Exhale to slide over. Inhale, lengthen, exhale. Sink into your stretch. Inhale, rise. Come back to center. Left leg out, foot grounded. Right hand down. Left arm up and over. Inhale, exhale. Opening our side body. Inhaling up. Now flexing that left foot. Sliding over. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, rise. Let's come back to center. We're going to come down to hands and knees now. Knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. The option is here to make fists, to keep your wrists neutral if that feels better for you. Cat-cow. Inhale, lift the chest and tailbone looking forward. Exhale, scoop it in. Inhale, lift. Exhale, scoop. And lift. And scoop. Come back to neutral. We're going to slide the right leg back now. Resting on the ball of our foot, we can rock up and back. Loosening up the calf. Loosening up the bottom of the foot and mobilizing the ankle joint. Now floating the the right foot over the left, whatever I said, just stay on the same side. Rock it. extend it out. Now extend the opposite arm. Coming into spinal balance. Try to engage your Mula Bandha, your pelvic floor, and your Uddiyana Bandha, your abdominal lock here, to stabilize your core. We'll relax back down to hands and knees. We'll slide the other leg back this time, whatever the other leg is for you. And we'll rock, loosening up the calf, the plantar fascia, the ankle joint. And then we'll float that foot across and rock it diagonally. And then we'll float that leg back out, press out through the heel, extending the opposite arm forward. Engaging our core locks here, our root lock, we can stabilize in spinal balance. Come back down to hands and knees. Now bringing our big toes together, we can widen our knees and sink our hips back into our first child's pose this morning. Let's let those hips sink down toward the heels to really feel that lengthening and tractioning of your spine. Fingertips sliding forward, forehead floating down to the mat. Now from here, let's really ground our palms, grounding the heel of the palm, the knuckles of the palm, and even the fingertips into the mat, creating our Hasta Bandha. We're going to rise up into a kneeling plank as we inhale. And push back to child's as we exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sink. As we come forward, we want to straighten our hips but not let them sag. Inhale and exhale. Take a moment. I'm going to add on to that. I'm going to add a kneeling chaturanga. It is an option. You don't have to do it. You can just keep flowing back and forth with the kneeling plank if you prefer. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Remember, shoulders don't go any lower than the elbows. Inhale back up to plank. Exhale back to child's. Inhale, plank. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, back. Catch your breath. Now we're going to add a baby cobra to that mix. You can still just keep doing child's pose to kneeling plank. If that's what you're doing, that's great. You can do the flow with me. Up to you. Inhale and rise up. Exhale with me, chaturanga all the way down to the floor. Inhale, baby cobra, lifting chest, not using the hands. Now exhale, draw the abs in and float the hips up and back. We'll all come back to child's pose. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, draw the abs in first. Push those hips up and back. Sinking into child's. One more time. Inhale. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale, draw the hips in, the abs in. Float the hips back and breathe. Catch your breath. Now, bringing our hips up over our knees. This time we're sliding our hands forward, floating the forehead down. Coming to puppy pose. Take a couple of breaths here. Now we're going to take the right hand and slide it under the chest, across the body, keeping the chest primarily facing down toward the floor, just stretching the back of the right shoulder in this thread the needle variation. Let your chest sink onto your arm, if you can comfortably deepen your stretch that way. Now, bringing that right arm back in and back forward. Take a breath. Now, taking that left arm, reaching under and across, resting the body onto that arm, stretching the back of the shoulder. Breathing and sinking down. And we'll bring that arm back out and back forward. And we can slide forward onto our elbows now, into a Sphinx pose. Relaxing the core, relaxing the abdominals and the lower back, lifting the chest, sliding the shoulder blades down, bring the sacrum up, the sternum up. And stretching the abdominals. Now sliding our hands out, pressing into our hands, lifting up into seal pose. And relaxing down. Let's stack our hands or grab our elbows. Bring our legs together. Come into a locust variation. We'll start with just legs. Let's just squeeze the thighs together and lift the legs off the floor, just enough to engage the glutes and lower back. Not trying to hyperextend anything here. Relax down. Now we'll lift the arms, head, and shoulders off the floor as we inhale. Just enough to engage those back muscles. Breathe. Relax down. Lifting legs, inhale, engage. Try to keep those thighs zipped up close together. Relax down. Upper body lift, inhale. Relax it back down. Draw onto our backs now. Draw the knees in. The legs in a circle. Maybe 3 times in one direction. Reverse direction. Plant our feet. Let's let our knees fall open. In Supta Baddha Konasana, reclining, bound angle pose. Let's bring one hand to the belly. Let's come back to that belly breath we practiced earlier. Inhaling, expanding the belly. Exhaling to press it out. Through pursed lips or through the nose, either way. Inhale, expand. Exhale, press it out. Inhale. Exhale. I want to add some movement here. Inhale to expand. As you exhale, bring the knees together. Inhale to open and expand. Exhale, knees up. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Let's keep those knees up now. Moving on into a bridge. Now for bridge, our heels are close to our backside, so ideally we can touch our fingertips to our heels. We're grounding into our feet, we're grounding into our shoulders. We're going to peel the tailbone up, lifting the hips off the floor. The options are to straighten your hips or to arch your back a little more than that. Really, it's up to you. So I'm going to inhale, peel the tailbone, roll up the spine. Let's hold it here for a couple breaths for the first time. Squeezing the glutes, lifting the hips. Let's inhale and exhale, rolling back down. Next inhale, we'll peel it up. Exhale and roll it back down. Try to articulate your spine with each vertebra moving one at a time. It's not really possible, it's difficult, but work on that to increase the mobility of your spine. Let's do 2 more. And 1 more. And rolling back down. Now let's lift our feet off the floor. Let's bring our arms between our knees. Let's grab the outsides of our feet. Try to bring the spine down to the floor. So This is what I'm going to call dead bug today. We're going to change it up in a second, but I said this before, but the difference between dead bug and happy baby, one instructor told me, with happy baby, you grab the insides of your arches and you rock from side to side. Because the baby is happy, the baby rolls around. But the bug is dead. You grab the outside for whatever reason, and we lie here like a dead bug. Now, we're going to actually give this dead bug some movement. I'm going to change the variation of dead bug. I come back to tabletop knees, with arms straight up. Nice active core here. Option to float the head off the floor up to you. If your neck gets tired, just put it back down again. Inhale. As we exhale, we're going to lengthen out. As we inhale, we're going to lift back up. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Keep those abs tight the whole time. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more. And 1 more. Coming back to our dead bug. Let's keep it here for a breath. On our next movement, our next breath, on our exhale, we're going to scoop and curl up. And inhale back down. So with me, take a breath. On the exhale, crunch it, inhale it back down. For 4. For 3. For 2. And 1. In exhale, inhale. Let's bring it back, feet back down. Let's open back up to Supta Baddha Konasana. Now we're going to try to combine all those moves, but break it down. We'll just do one of each in a little flow here, a little supine flow. So starting with our deep inhale to expand the belly, we can exhale to lift the knees. We can inhale to peel the spine up into bridge. Exhale to roll back down. Inhale to lift to dead bug. Exhale to lower the limbs. Inhale to lift the limbs. Exhale to scoop and crunch. Inhale up. Let's exhale back down, opening into Supta Baddha Konasana. Inhale, belly breath. Exhale, lift the knees. Inhale, bridge up. Exhale, roll back down. Inhale, dead bug. Exhale, lower the arms and legs. Inhale, lift the arms and legs. Exhale, scoop and crunch. Inhale back to dead bug. Exhale down to Supta Baddha Konasana. Inhale, belly breath. Exhale, lift the knees. Inhale, lift into bridge. Exhale, roll back down. Inhale, lift into dead bug. Exhale, lower the arms and legs. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, scoop and crunch. Inhale, back up. Exhale, back down to Supta Baddha Konasana. Inhale, belly breath. Exhale, lift the knees. Inhale, bridge. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, dead bug. Exhale, open it up. Inhale, rise. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, rise. Exhale, Supta Baddha Konasana. Inhale, belly. Exhale, knees up. Inhale, bridge. Exhale, roll back down. Inhale, dead bug. Exhale, extend it out. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, scoop the abs. Inhale up. Exhale, Supta Baddha Konasana. Last time. Inhale, belly breath. Exhale, lift the knees. Inhale, bridge. Exhale, back down. Inhale, dead bug. Exhale, lower out. Inhale, lift. Exhale, scoop. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back down to Supta Baddha Konasana. Catch your breath. Let's extend our legs out. Shake them out. Sweep our arms overhead for a full body stretch, reaching out from fingertips and down through toes. Lifting the rib cage as we inhale. Relaxing as we exhale. Lift the ribs, reach out, inhale. Relax, exhale. One more time, inhale. And we'll exhale. Take a breath. Let's roll over. We'll come back onto our hands and knees. Bring one foot forward than the other to forward fold. Inhaling to lift halfway. Exhaling to fold. Inhaling to rise up. Exhaling through heart center. Arms down to our side. Let's come to a nice strong mountain pose. Let's work on our moon salutation. I have my feet hip width apart. You can have your feet closer together if you prefer. Wider apart is more stable. Closer together is more challenging. Let's ground into our feet. Coming to stillness. Let's activate our legs. Pull the kneecaps up, spiral the thighs in. All the abs in and up, lift the sternum, stack the spine. Pack the shoulders, reach out through your fingertips, nice and active. Through the arms. Let's inhale to rise up. And let's exhale to bring our hands together. Let's inhale to lift. Exhale to sway to one side. Inhale to lift. Exhale to sway to the other side. Inhale to lift. Let's release our arms. Now let's keep the left foot grounded for now and step out with the right foot coming into goddess pose. Making sure that our knees point toward our toes. Holding back the shoulder blades. We're going to lift into star pose. Let's exhale into goddess. It's just like moonflowers. Lift. And sink. And lift. Now from here, we're going to pivot the right foot out a little bit. We're going to slide into a triangle pose. So in triangle, our legs are straight, not necessarily locked, but straight. We're squeezing our shoulder blades together. We're stacking one shoulder over the other. And from triangle, we're going to pivot to the right, coming into pyramid pose. So you can swing that back heel around a bit if you want to. Coming to flat back. Lengthening the spine. Pressing down. And pyramid. From pyramid, we're going to come down to a supported lunge. We can drop down to our hands. That leg long behind us. And from here, we're going to work our way around, coming into Skandasana. So I'm going to pivot my right foot a bit, so it's at a 45-degree angle. I'm going to flex my left foot and sink into my right leg. From here, we're going to move into a yogi squat. This stance is a bit wide for yogi squat. Let's keep that left foot more or less grounded here. And we'll cheat that right foot back in, coming into yogi squat. And then from here, we're going to think of this pose like winding on one side and unwinding on the other side. So we're going to go through the same flow, but in reverse. So we're going to take our left foot out, coming into Skandasana, sinking into the left leg. Then we can walk the hands around to frame the left foot, coming into this low supported lunge. Now from here, I'm going to come back up into, I can shorten my stance a little bit, rising up into pyramid. And from pyramid, I'm going to slide into triangle pose. I'm coming at triangle from the other side now. Usually we come down into triangle, now we're coming up into triangle. Now from here, we're going to inhale and rise up to our star pose. We'll exhale down into goddess pose. Now let's step that left foot in and come back into an upward mountain pose. And interlace the fingers. Inhale, lift, exhale, sway to the left. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sway to the right. Inhale, lift, and open. Come back down. So we did everything there, starting to the right, then going to the left. This time we're going to go through it again, starting to the left, coming back on the right. So we'll inhale, rise up, and exhale our hands together. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sway left. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sway right. Inhale, lift. Open the arms. Step the left foot out. Coming into goddess pose. Inhale to star. Exhale to goddess. Inhale to star. Exhale to goddess. Let's rise up. Let's open into triangle pose, going to the left side. So you can pivot that left heel out a bit here. Squeezing shoulder blades to triangle. Now we'll come into our pyramid. Again, coming down into pyramid. Swing your feet around as you need to. Coming to flat back. So by now you should have your left foot pointing straight out to the side here, which is straight forward as you face it in pyramid. Let's bring our hands down to frame that foot. Slide the back foot back, coming into our low lunge. Supported lunge here. Now we'll walk our hands around. We'll pivot that left foot, coming into Skandasana, flexing our right foot. Then we'll step the left foot in a bit, coming into yoga squat. This is our halfway point. Now we're going to unwind it on the right side this time. So we'll step to the right, Skandasana. We'll walk our hands around to our supported lunge. We'll shorten our stance, rising up into pyramid this time. Long spine. And then from pyramid, we'll open to triangle. Again, coming at it from the other side. Coming up into it rather than down into it. We'll rise up into star. We'll come into goddess. Step the right foot in for a mountain pose, upward facing, interlace fingers. We'll sway to the right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sway left. Inhale, lift. We're back to mountain. Let's go through that 2 more times, once leading on each side. That'll be the main part of our flow for today. So starting in mountain. Pack the shoulders. Stack the spine. Make your body active. Inhale, rise. Exhale, interlace your fingers. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sway to the right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sway to the left. Inhale, lift. Open the arms. Let's exhale out into goddess pose. Let's inhale to star pose. Let's exhale, sliding into triangle pose. Let's inhale into pyramid. Let's exhale, sinking down to supported lunge. Let's inhale, swinging around to Skandasana, and exhale, dropping down into it. Let's inhale, rising up, stepping in, exhaling, sinking into yoga squat, malasana. Inhale, rising up, exhale, sliding into Skandasana. Inhale, rising up, exhale, sinking into supported lunge. Let's inhale, coming into pyramid. Exhale, reaching down into triangle. Let's inhale, rising into star. Let's exhale, sinking into goddess. Let's inhale, stepping into upward mountain pose. exhale to sway to the left. Inhale. Exhale, sway right. Inhale. Exhale, down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sway left. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sway right. Inhale, rise. Exhale to goddess, step out to the left. Inhale, star. Exhale into triangle. Inhale into pyramid, swing around. Exhale, sink into supported lunge. Inhale, lift, pivot around to Skandasana. Exhale, sink into it. Inhale, lift, step in. Exhale, sink into Malasana, yoga squat. Shifting sides, unwinding. Inhale, lift, step out. Exhale, Skandasana. Inhale, rise up, swing around. Exhale, to your lunge. Let's inhale, rising up into pyramid. Let's exhale, reaching down into triangle. Let's inhale, rising up into star. Let's exhale into goddess. Inhale, rise to mountain. Exhale, sway to the right. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sway left. Inhale, rise. Exhale, down. Mountain pose. Moon salutation. Take a breath. Let's do tree pose. It's a sort of a go-to balance pose. So we'll start. If you want to have a chair handy or something to hold on to as you do tree pose to help you a little bit, that's okay. We'll just call it a prop. We use props in yoga all the time. Let's ground our feet. Let's ground in particular our right foot. Bring our hands to heart center. Pack our shoulders. Option 1, kickstand, left leg out, just touching the toe. I'm not putting weight on that foot, I'm just touching the toe, just getting a little bit of balance support here. Option 2, heel to ankle. Have a base of support that's very narrow here. Now, before we move on, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, engage your core. Connect the two sides of your body. Option, bring your foot to your calf. Do focus on a stationary spot. Option, bring your foot to your thigh. Not your knee, but your thigh. Option, extend your arms. Breathe. Not an option, required. Breathing is required. Back to heart center. Bring that leg forward. Cross the foot over, make a number 4 with your legs. You can hang out here. You can sink your hips and press back into your standing pigeon. Folding your chest towards your shin. Rising back up. Shake it out. All right. This time, ground it into the left leg. Option 1, let's touch that right toe. Option 2, ankle to heel. Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. Connect the two sides of your body. Pack your shoulders. Find your stationary spot, your drishti to focus on. Option, foot to calf. Option, foot to thigh, but not the knee. Option, grow the tree. Not an option, breathe. Hands to heart center. Let's bring that knee forward. Cross it over. Option. Sinking your hips back. Folding your chest towards your shin. Standing pigeon. Rising up, shaking it out. We're going to move down to the floor now. Let's start with Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose, bound ankle pose. Soles of the feet together. Your heels can be about the distance of one of your feet from your torso. It's further out, so a little easier. You can grab your ankles and stack your spine. Lift your sternum. Now pressing the chest forward and down with a nice long spine. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold deeper. We'll use our sinking breath. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to try to sink deeper. You might bring your elbows to your inner thighs. Let's rise back up. Let's extend the right leg out. Bring the left foot to the right inner thigh. Now, keeping our torso oriented forward, let's bring that right arm down to the shin or perhaps the heel. If you can drop your elbow, that's cool too. Grab your foot, whatever you can grab. If you've got a strap, you can use a strap here. So let's sweep that left arm up. Again, trying to spiral the chest toward the ceiling. Then exhaling over. This is sort of like gate pose. Let's rise back up. Now let's turn to face the foot for Janu Shirshasana. Stacking the spine, hinging forward. Pressing the chest forward, keeping the gaze forward. We can inhale and exhale, releasing down. Letting the head sink toward the knee. Bringing breath into our hamstrings. And rising back up. Let's come back to center. This time we're going to cross our legs. Whatever's comfortable is fine. If you want to get more hip opening, we will stack our shins with the knee over the ankle, ankle over the knee. Let's inhale tall. Exhale, release, and round over this time. You can walk your fingertips forward. Let your head hang here. Get some nice hip opening here. Let's stay here for 2 or 3 more breaths. Again, try to use sinking breath. Try to go deeper as you exhale. We can walk our hands in and sit up. Whatever you've got going on with your legs, just switch the cross. Bring the top leg under, the bottom leg on top. Inhale tall. Exhale, release and round over. Slide the fingertips forward. Let the head hang. And breathe into it. And very likely, the 2 sides feel different. They're rarely the same. That's normal. You can sink deeper on one side than the other. That's what you would expect to find. Couple more breaths. Let's walk our hands in and sit up. This time, let's extend the left leg out to the side. Bring the right foot to the inner thigh. Still facing forward. We're going to reach that left arm out. You can grab your shin, your foot, or if you can drop your elbow and hook your heel, that's fine too, whatever works for you. Let's inhale the right arm up, over the chest. Exhale, reach over. And we're leaning to the left and bringing our breath into the right side body, trying to spiral the chest up. Let's inhale to rise. Now we'll turn to face that foot, lining up the nose and navel with that foot, inhaling tall, exhaling for Janu Shirshasana. We're starting with our forward fold here. Just pressing from the hips. And inhale and exhale, releasing down, dropping the head toward the knee. Trying to draw a breath all the way down into our hamstrings. Relax and sit up. Straighten out our legs. Let's roll onto our backs. We can do this either by holding onto one leg and rolling ourselves down, or we can stack the spine, extend the arms forward, and tuck under. Now drawing the knees in, each hand grabs the knee. Stir the legs 3 times one direction, 3 times the other direction. Let's release the right leg out and down. Let's hug the left knee into the chest. Let's flex the left foot. Let's extend it up. Pull it down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's take the the right hand, grab the left knee, pull it over the body, keeping our shoulders grounded, extending the left arm out to the side. So I've got the right hand pulling the left knee, the left hand out to the side, the head turned to the left for spinal twist. Just melt into it. Let's come back to center. We're going to hug both knees in, rock out the back. Now we can release the left leg out and grab the right side. Hopefully we're on the other side now. We'll hug that leg into the chest. We'll flex the foot. Extend it up. We'll pull it back down. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug that leg in. All right, look at this right. Your left hand grabs your right leg, pulls it across the body. You're rolling onto your left hip. Your shoulder blades are down. Your right arm extends out to the side. Your head turns to the right. Coming into spinal twist. Breathing and sinking. Now relaxing back to center. We're going to hug both knees and roll our legs in a circle 3 times one direction. Reverse and go 3 times the other direction. Now let's keep the knees in. Bring the fingertips behind our ears. You can also support the weight of your head with your elbows wide. Let's extend the right leg out. Keeping it higher makes it easier. Keeping it lower makes it more challenging. Let's twist that left shoulder toward that right shoulder for the left knee. And then we'll switch sides. Let's just keep flowing through this. Switching sides. Nice and controlled. We'll go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug the knees in, relax the head. Let's plant the feet a little wider than the hips. Just windshield wiper those knees from side to side. Let's come to stillness. Give me that big belly breath. And as you exhale this time, push your lower back into the floor. Inhale, expand the belly. Exhale, press the lower back down into the floor. One more time. Inhale, expand. Exhale and press it. Relax. Draw the knees in. Now we'll do our happy baby. Grab the inside of our arches. Soles of our feet face the ceiling, stacking ankles over the knees, bringing the whole spine down to the floor, and rocking side to side, massaging the back. Coming to stillness, releasing our legs out and down, taking up as much space as we like, letting our feet just fall out to the side, letting our arms float down to the floor, palms facing up, softly closing our eyes. Just check in with your body. See if you need to adjust your hips, your shoulder blades, or your head to help you find that perfect length in your spine or your neck. Try to make everything feel supported so we can just relax, sink into it. Starting at the crown of the head, we can relax any tension in the top of the head or in the forehead. Soften those tiny muscles around your eyes. Relax the jaw. Release the tongue from the roof of your mouth. Soften your neck. Let your shoulder blades just sink and ground down into the floor. Arms are relaxed, elbows are soft. Your fingers might just be lightly curled. Your spine is melting down toward the floor. Your abdominals sinking in. Your hips grounding. Your thighs relaxed, knees are soft. Calves are relaxed, feet are falling out to the side. Inhale and exhale. Letting go of any tension in the body. Letting go of any stress. Just coming into that awareness of your breath. Just to follow those inhales and exhales. Going deeper into Shavasana. We can start to deepen our breath. We can rock the head from side to side. We can bring movement to our fingers and toes, circling our wrists and ankles, reversing direction. Bending our knees, planting our feet close to our back sides, we can roll onto one side. Stacking one hip over the other, stacking one shoulder over the other. Resting the head on the arm. Having a few last breaths here. And then with as much ease and as little effort as possible, we'll press ourselves back up to our comfortable seated position. We can rock on our sits bones. We can stack our spines, pack our shoulders. Bring our hands to heart center. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.